Welcome back to CBS 19 News at 10. All month, we are highlighting Black history across East Texas. In 1919, a romance, racial tensions, and a white mob sparked violence that left Black homes and businesses in flames and changed the town forever. CBS 19's Robert De La Garza takes us back to that night in Longview that many say has been hidden from history.
Longview may be known as the balloon capital of Texas today, but more than a century ago, it was a town filled with tension.
You will find individuals who spent their entire life in Longview, generations even, who have not heard about these events.
After the First World War, Longview was a small cotton and lumber town, with nearly a third of its population being Black.
During that time, when it came back in 1919, Blacks, or African American, was starting to look at themselves different. Sadly, the society wasn't ready for that.
Author and historian Mandel Stoker says tensions rose when Black leaders urged cotton farmers to sell directly to buyers in Galveston.
So this would cause a lot of race riots, and they needed something to fuel a race riot. And then we had the couple.
A national Black newspaper, the Chicago Defender, reported on the death of Lamel Walters, a Black man from Longview who had a relationship with a white woman from Kilgore.
The girl brothers and friends killed him because of that.
Stoker has dedicated years to research and is the author of the book and play Foot Switch, a fictional story about Walters and the Kilgore woman's relationship. He says the article claimed Walters was in a Gregg County jail, but the sheriff handed him over to a white mob.
And they were not okay with the fact that justice had not been served and that the situation was kind of trying to be swept under the rug. And so,
coordinator with the 1919 Longview Remembrance Project, Clint Holmes II, says tensions boiled over when a local correspondent for the Chicago Defender was blamed and attacked by local whites for the story.
And so they're burning Black homes, Black businesses, even reports of some people being beat.
And that's College Street and that's Harrison Street, and it happened over here.
The governor called in the Texas Rangers and the National Guard and declared martial law. Dozens were arrested, but no one was ever tried. Now, the 1919 Longview Remembrance Project is working to shine a light on the city's past.
We are responsible for not pretending like these horrific and embarrassing moments of our history aren't true.
And just last year, the organization sponsored a state marker outside the Gregg County Courthouse. Both Stoker's book and the work from the 1919 Longview Remembrance Project highlight an important but uncomfortable part of East Texas history.
And so it's really important to me that we do this work so that generations after us won't have to do this, but they can simply build on the foundation that we're really adding to.
From that time in 1919, Longview, Texas, moving forward. We still got a ways to go, but we are moving in the right direction.
For CBS 19, I'm Robert De La Garza.
Make sure you join us for the CBS 19 Black History Month special celebrating resilience across East Texas and the trailblazers who paved the way for future generations. Don't miss these powerful stories airing February 26th at 6:30 p.m. and again on March 1st, only on CBS 19.